You know, if you want my opinion on a subject, you can just ask in the comments, because I might answer them in the future. Like, today I would, because I have nothing right now. Welcome back, friends. Lost Guy Friend. It's time for the vlog. Gonna be maybe a 10-minute-er, because I got nothing to talk about. Well, I can always think of something. Here's what I can think of. For the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to be subbing for my boss. Well, one of my bosses, the supervisor. And he works every day. He's also on call. Car in the background. What it means by on call is you get paid to be available 24/7 during a vlog, while I'm sleeping, during just anything. While I'm eating a banana, I could be called and then I gotta go into work. You get paid like 4 hours overtime if that happens. And you get paid to be ready, and you get paid for the overtime as well. So there's potential for money if I'm needed. Also, my boss goes in every single day. So I'm going to be working every single day for like 2 to 3 weeks. So that's going to be fun. You get a little bit of money for that. But the reason why I'm doing it is because it's good to have the experience, just know what your supervisor does, for one, so you can appreciate what your supervisor does. The other reason is in case you want that position. And I don't really want that position, but maybe I do. Because in the future, well, actually I want the higher position. I want the senior position. But the reason why you might want the position is because of regularity of Monday through Friday. Whereas you know that I did Graves, and Graves suck. My rotation is every 5 months. It's this full rotation of, I do days for 2 months that are different schedule, and then I do swing for a month, and then I do splits for a month, and then do Graves for a month. Every 5 months, it's that rotation over and over and over again. And the randomness of it makes you not as reliable, I can say. And you're not able to just do things regularly like other people can because they work on Monday through Friday kind of schedule. But honestly, the broken schedule that I have keeps work interesting and keeps life in general interesting because I have these different schedules I have to deal with. I'm not autopiloting through that. I'm not a drone because I don't want to be a drone. I don't want to be an autopilot. So having a work schedule like that helps break things up, helps break up the monotony of things. And, having a wife and kids, it would break up monotony with them too, I suppose. But it would make me less reliable with them as well, unfortunately. But I don't know. I could always just take the days off for whatever reason. My kid gets into kickball. Well, then I can just take whatever days off instead of working them or whatever. Just things I can do like that. And also, there'll be times where maybe I'm working and then my wife is working, and there'll be times where I'm not working when my wife's working, and vice versa, whatever, and then just can do nice things, surprise them with some gifts and things like that. I learned from a friend telling me about psychology. Apparently, randomness affects how attached you get to someone or how well you remember someone. Which is why everyone remembers the crazy ex-girlfriend and boyfriend, and why some people stay attached to their crazy ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. Or they just remember them really well, or why people just stay in these crazy relationships. And that's because randomness sticks out very well and gets remembered, and apparently that causes people to stay attached. Very interesting that. So, just crazy ex, they do a bunch of crazy stuff, crazy negative things. They're also crazy positive at times as well, and that just makes you more attached. So, the lesson here for me, like, you can take one lesson there for, negging, be a pickup artist. No, forget that part. You can do that if you want, but that's not it. The lesson I take from it is random positivity. That is the lesson I'm taking. So that means, you get a girlfriend, you get a wife, whatever, you give her random gifts. Just out of the blue, and they'll appreciate it more. Because apparently, if you just give someone a gift regularly, or you give someone flowers regularly, that becomes the new baseline. And then that's what it always is. And there's nothing special about it anymore. And that's very unfortunate. Which is why I understand the feeling of, forget Valentine's Day, that's expected, that's boring. Do like a random, really romantic day instead of Valentine's Day. And I get the argument there. People will scoff at it, like, whatever, Valentine's Day is right there. It's like, but you get the reasoning there because it makes it special in that way. Instead of having here's this planned day of obligation, here's you making this more spontaneous, but romantic day. I get the argument. And then, again, baseline. So if you're doing all these nice things, You yourself think you're doing nice things for the other person, but because now that's the new baseline, they don't feel like it's anything special anymore. And that's unfortunate. And it's true to life. You've seen that. You can see that many times with people by example of things. It's not just gifts, but just nice gestures, things like that. It just becomes the baseline. I think that's it for random thoughts. So let's go ahead and do the why. And the why I thought of this time is, why do I do this vlog? So why do I vlog? A coworker asked this about, the people who do vlogs, or they do blogs, or they do, they dance when they use their clogs. Why do people do these things? And the truth of the matter is well, because everyone's narcissistic one way or another, aren't you? You want people to know how you're doing. You want to have a conversation with random people a lot. Not everyone is as hermity as they think they are. No man is an island, right? Like, what are the examples here? Like, let's say, like, biographies, autobiographies. People just write about their life and things like that. People have written about themselves forever. People have shared their opinions on things forever. They dug up some of the walls at, Pompeii. And there's just graffiti on the wall of people saying, like, I was doing this, I was eating a hot dog, or I was at this, not hot dog, but I was at this vending place, I was doing this thing here. They had walls where people just put what they were doing on the walls. People just graffitied on the walls what was up. Twitter existed. The billboard existed way back then. We've always been sharing our opinions with random strangers. What is Plato if not a man just sharing his opinion with random strangers? Same thing with Socrates and all those other guys. That's more philosophical on why I vlog, because just people have always been doing them. Why we vlogged is because people asked for it. That's really what it was. They asked for it. I'm like, alright, let's do it. Give my opinion on things. And we've been doing it ever since. As someone who is very anti-showy, which is so weird, like, it's weird, I've always been of two minds on many things in my life. I'm always a contradiction. I'm very much like, it is weird to just show yourself off and be narcissistic, but it's also like, you want to be heard and you want to be understood. And that's one of the reasons why I did the vlog. Is like, one was people wanted it, another one was I wanted people to understand my mindset behind things. To understand what it is and why it is I do what I do. That has been a goal of these vlogs for a long time. Why am I? Who am I? And things like that. What am I? And this recent series of the Why series we've been doing the last couple of months has just been really like, it's a more direct way to explain why I do what I do. Because I'm asking the question why, instead of just saying things. I vlog because it was asked. I vlog because I want to be better understood. Is there another reason why I vlog? Well, now it is not necessarily an obligation, but the baseline, normalcy. It's normal to me to do this vlog every week, at least whenever we do it. Sometimes things get too busy and we're not able to do the vlog. It's the same with a lot of things. The normalcy of doing the streams, the normalcy of all these things with the channel. I am just used to doing them because it's what we've been doing for so many years. By the way, anniversary vlog coming up, I think 1 or 2 more weeks? Maybe 3 more weeks? I forget. October is the anniversary. It's always October. And then there's one more reason why I vlog. It wasn't the original reason, but it was a side effect. And that is, it is therapy. There's that whole thing of people who write letters and don't send them to anyone, or they write letters and burn them, or whatever, things like that. They're just getting their words out. Sometimes therapy is just talking to somebody. Like, therapy, you just talk to them for an hour, and it helps you de-stress and get out of your brain, or let your brain, breathe, or whatever the right word is here. I'm not thinking correctly. That is what this is. This allows me to reflect on things and think more on things. And it does help me de-stress on things. It really does. There are times when I was whipped up instead, though, of course, during 2016, 2017, I was whipped up. Like, I was very ragey during those times. After Trump got into office, for those first 2 years, I was definitely very ragey. Definitely very ragey. And so those vlogs are very aggressive. And after doing them, there's a point when eventually I mellow out and I'm like, okay, yeah, I was pretty angry there. I really need to be that angry? Or I'd reflect like, there's a lot in there that probably was wrong, and then we'd reshoot the vlog or something like that, because I realized, like, I'm actually just talking out of madness instead of talking out of really knowing what's going on. And then I'd go out and like, okay, this is what actually is going on. So take back those stupid things I said, and then do it again. I do think this is a problem. I don't know about the rest of the world, but definitely with America, is a lot of people just making statements without any research because they're parroting what other people say and not giving themselves any real thought. And I'll catch myself doing that too, where I will parrot others and like, wait, do I actually think that? And then I'll go back and read up and like try to understand what is actually happening. Like, okay, yeah, okay, I do think that. Or, okay, now I understand that with more nuance now. Or I actually don't think that, I'm just being foolish or just misunderstanding the situation. See, the problem is it takes a lot of, I'll say brain power, and it takes a lot of just wherewithal, a lot of just willingness as well to check if you're wrong. And not everyone's willing to do that, because it just takes headspace, it takes energy, we only have a finite amount of that. A finite amount of will and energy and time to go back and check if we're actually just being dumb. And some people are just, I'm never wrong, and those are the stupidest people. Those are the most frustrating people. If you think you're never wrong, I don't want anything to do with you, and that's parts of my family that I have to deal with, because that's how family is. One of these days I gotta go over, why do I believe in family duty? Because it's a pain in the ass. I vlog because it's therapeutic. I vlog because people wanted it. I vlog because it gets my thoughts out there and I can think on them more. I vlog because it helps people understand where I'm coming from. And now, after all these years, I vlog because it's normal. Because it's a thing I have been doing. The thing I have done for so many years. 6, maybe 7 years? I don't know. Like, we didn't do it from the start. We didn't do it the first year as far as I can remember. We did it eventually. Maybe after 2 years we did it? Because we had to do face reveal first? Well, we have all these in one giant playlist, right? So we just go to the first one, then we'd know when I started. But that's everything. I don't know what next week will be. Squeak the chair some more. Squeaking the chair some more. I don't know what next week will be at all, but if anyone has questions, maybe I'll talk about those too. But one of the vlogs will be like, why are we still doing this, I guess, or something like that, because we've been at this for like 8, 9 years. Holy crap. So that right there is the vlog. I had fun hoping from watching. That's what's all about it. Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.